I feel just called to share and make a story. And the story is, oh my gosh, y'all, like the path to peace, the path to being a part of peace on this planet and being a part of lessening the suffering on this earth. And it can be hard because it's so easy to just be like, I don't care. It's so easy to be stubborn and stuck in our old ways, our old patterns, and it's harder to do the work. It takes more awareness. It takes daily discipline to actually do the work. It takes staying up later sometimes when you're tired to sort things out and have a conversation and communication. It takes waking up super early sometimes just so you know you have enough amount of time in your day to devote yourself to practices that enrich your spirit. And how I see it, the path of peace, the path of that freedom, the path of non-violence, it starts within you. You have to do the work first. You need to make a change in your life. And sometimes that's a lot of pressure and that's a lot of work and awareness and concentration and focus. And it's so easy to just stay in the comfort zone, stay with the things you're used to doing. Stay stubborn and say, no, I don't want to change. I'm a free spirit. Like, that's the thing that I'm having difficulties right now. But I know that I'm here for more than just myself, all right? It's not about me and what I want. It's not about me being wild and free. I mean, yeah, that's a big part. But it's like, is me being wild and free causing suffering or being a part of what I don't want to be a part of on this earth? It's nice to reflect and have meditation at the end of the day or in the beginning and set your intentions. This has helped me so much. Just good influences around you, gurus around you, trusting the guru within and following your own intuitive guidance, but also looking up to deities or Mother Nature, how she is, and looking at the animals and seeing how they're living. And yeah, so I can give you an example. So I really, like, if it was up to me, I would be naked all the time. I would be like wearing whatever I want. I would probably be wearing a bikini top and just letting my things hang out. And I would want to wear a scarf around my, like a little towel around my waist all the time and live like a tropical, like just in a bikini top all the time. But I notice when I show my cleavage or when I wear white pants that are see-through, I'm drawing in like impurity, like wrong intentions for. And I can easily say, oh, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I really don't care what anyone thinks about me. That's true. Like, I care to a certain amount. I can easily say that and just be like, I'm just being me. Like, if it bothers someone else, then whatever, you know. But I know I'm not here just for myself. I know that I'm here for the children, for the animals, for the earth, for all my brothers and sisters. I don't want to be that woman that tempts a guy into thinking that women are just here to be sexual and to be looked at in that way. Me as a woman, as Megan Jean, I feel like I have so much more to offer than just being sexy or being hot. Like, that's not what I'm here for, and that's not, I don't think it's the most important thing in this world. And like, some give all of our time in life to worry about what we look like, worry about if we're pretty, if we're ugly. It's like, kindness of the heart is so important, and I just want to keep preaching about this forever and like remind myself, because sometimes I can be stubborn and I'm like, I don't care, I just want to be naked, I just want to wear as less clothes as possible. But it's like, I do feel a deep level of respect where it's like we can look at each other as pure. And we live in a society where people don't see each other with those eyes anymore. So I feel if I want to get my message through, it's usually has to do with causing as least temptations or suffering in this world as possible. And I have a woman that I look up to and that I've learned about in a story. Her name is the White Buffalo Calf Woman. It's a Native American tale where this woman shows, and one man looks at her as like, ooh, a naked woman in the middle of the forest. And then there's another man that looks at her in a very pure way, like, oh my gosh, maybe she needs clothes, like, where does she come from, does she need to be fed, like, you know, I wonder what she's doing here, like, And then she comes and walks up to different villages, and she covers herself in this fur and this cloth, and she offers her medicine pipe, her peace pipe, to pass around. And what this peace pipe represents is like love and pure intentions and medicine and prayer. And we can come to each village, instead of tempting others or triggering others. I don't want to be a part of people's triggers of like, maybe they're working on not masturbating or letting go of like focusing on sex all the time. I want to come in a pure way where I can share my medicine, where I can share the songs that raise your vibration, where I can share the yoga and the breath work. And so we can see each other as brothers and sisters instead of sexual objects, instead of handsome, pretty, good enough, not good enough, intimidated by others. No, we each have our medicine. And I'm so happy that I received this sticker today. And that's the white buffalo woman. And I will definitely talk more about her in these stories. But I just needed to get that off my chest because it's so easy to be stubborn and like only want what I want and not care about others or care about how I'm influencing the children around me, the next generation. Like, I feel like I'm on like this path of like being a monk or something. Like, the polluted mind, the tainted thoughts, the unconsciousness, like the unawareness of showing up and not being aware of your surroundings, being unconsiderate, being selfish, being in that darkness, really. And I just want to call myself out and be like, oh, I notice this within myself right now. I'm not going to be hard, and I'm going to do the best I can for not just me, but the whole world. Because I'm not here to just be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care what people think about me. Like, that's personally not my path. I feel like I'm freaking like letting go of a lot of stuff. Processed foods, sex, drugs, alcohol. Like, I just want to be free, set a good example, and know that we're in the bliss. We're in the God bliss right now, and it's beautiful. And thank you for listening. Thank you. To write history for the next generation. Choose your position. How long will it take before Sierra and become a nation? It's so nice to remind yourself who you are, why you are here, and why is it you do the things you do. What is your intention for making art? What is your intention for creating something? And I feel when we do these things, when we remind ourselves, affirm, we keep that flame lit. We keep that passion firing and flowing. We keep going. We keep the energy flowing. And what I like to do is, I'm a very visual person. I like having little reminders or little love letters around, or positive quotes. So that's why I love like hanging up a picture of the white buffalo woman, like reminding myself that I too can be my own version of even Jesus I have over here. Like, I love the little symbolism of even plants. Like, they remind me and symbolize something to my heart where I can look at it every day and be like, okay, I'm here. I have work to do, but I want to do it because I want to make a change in this world. And you can too. These are simple ways. Remember who you are and who you are.